So here on this page for Manage Course, you may see a new entry being added to this list. So you can see the time, the course name, and there's the status. It's starting soon, and the number of students. I remember I included 2. And the class duration and the whether playback is available. And here's a button where you can also edit. If I click into it, let's take a look. You'll find that if you've made a mistake inside when you're setting up your course, then you can edit here, or you can even delete it before it starts. But here I'm not going to be doing anything, so I'll just close it. So now since the class is starting, I'm going to join the class by clicking on the timetable here. And this is where you'll be redirected to a new page where it resembles a calendar. And beneath it are the available classes. Like here it says coming soon, and the title, and the teacher. And here's a green button where you can click to join. But before I click on the join button, I want to mention the email notification that we've set up previously, because it not only works as a reminder for the student to join the class, but also works as a personal reminder, like a memo for the teacher. So if you would go inside your personal inbox, here, you click on the course, email, and then you'll see the details, like the time, the title, the teacher, and some, what the teacher wants you to bring, or, reminder of some sort, have fun. And you can here find this link where you can click on, go to class, and again, you'll see this same page, which is the timetable, the calendar, and the class you'll be joining. So here's the green button. You click join, and something I want to mention is that if you're the teacher, you'll have to enter the classroom first in order to allow your student to join in here. Okay? And another side note is that here's a launch course button, this brown one you see here. So after this class, or now you want to have some consecutive classes after this, you can also launch a course here by clicking on this brown button. So I'll be proceeding to click join. Now let's look at the second set of toolbars at the bottom for screen sharing. Our CuClass screen sharing is packed with high-tech functionalities. Basically, the 4 buttons are to allow for different types of screen sharing. And by default, the 3rd button you see in green for the Blackboard is already enabled. So it's clear to everyone what a Blackboard is for. And needless to say, there's the Annotation Toolbar for the teachers to write, draw, undo, or clear, etc. Whatever teacher does during class. So the Annotation Toolbar is very intuitive and easy to use. You may experiment with different colors, thickness, and shapes, or the text to a different So it's very close to what Microsoft and other softwares with similar types of tools have to offer. So presumably you'll have no trouble handling this part. And there are also many slides for you to move on to. So if you click on Next, you see a blank sheet of Blackboard for you to start fresh. And if you click on this, there's many of them. And this would also allow you to, if you want to go back to the first slide, you can see what you've previously written or drawn. And for the Annotation Toolbar, here's this special button called the Multi-User Whiteboard, or Blackboard in this case. This is for the teacher to allow students to join in the fun of sharing their writings and drawings during class. So by clicking on this, you may allow your students, an appointed student, to be in charge of the annotation as well. Right. So I see one of my students, Eris, joining in. Yeah, she's going to teach us how to draw an oval and write ABCs. Wonderful. It's very live and interactive and keeps your students focused during class. Okay, thank you, Eris. I'll turn this off. And more on the screen sharing to the very left, the share file screen sharing button is to allow you to upload any type of document. For example, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, PDFs. And they also allow for the use of annotation as well. So I'll give you an example. Here I click on Share Files, and I'm going to browse through my files in search of PowerPoint. Here's one. Give it some time to convert. So it'll be projected onto your screen entirely. And this is very, very useful because this would save you a lot of time, because this also allows you to write or draw whatever. Yeah. So it's time is very valuable in CuClass. So you can go to the next slide. Just like a presentation. And for this button here, the fourth screen sharing button, this is for you to upload a video, for example, from YouTube. Be sharing this. And the students will be seeing the video concurrently. And the quality of the video will absolutely amaze you. So last but not least, the desktop sharing button here, this icon, when you click on it, a pop-up window will show up, and it'll give you three options. Here is the entire screen, which literally means your desktop, and the application window, and Chrome tabs. The desktop, if you click on this image here and you share, this will allow your students to see whatever's on your computer screen. So if you jump from page to page, this is what your students are going to see. So here, I'll come back and click on this icon again. onto the application window. Right, the application window, share this, and your application will show up. And if you click on this one, the Chrome tab, if I happen to have a YouTube opened up and I share, you'll see the pages here and my YouTube page as well. So I'll come back here to CuClass. And that's basically it.